Our next guest made headlines when he said this on Newsline back in July.
For decades, we've been attracting the best of New York and the best of larger cities fleeing high tax, high crime, high regulation jurisdictions. New York City, where I lived for 10 years and before I came back, thankfully, to Boca Raton, is about to get a lot worse if what we see proposed on Tuesday goes forward. I had one broker yesterday morning tell me that he'd gotten 3 inbound calls that morning alone, the day after the primary, for businesses looking to come from New York to Boca Raton. So we welcome you.
Now that Mamdani has been elected, how does Boca Raton Mayor Scott Singer feel at the moment? Well, let's just welcome him into the conversation. Good to see you, Mayor.
Good to see you. Thank you. In terms of my feelings, as disappointing as... Sorry.
Please go ahead.
As disappointing as last night was, I can take great comfort that last year we elected Donald Trump president. And I'm very grateful every day for where we are as a nation. We're worrying about just the results in one city and a couple states from last night, but think about where we'd be if the election last year had gone differently. And now we're trying to focus on how we can attract new businesses to Boca Raton for people who want to leave New York City.
Yeah, you sent out this email to more than 50 New York City CEOs. This was, in the last few weeks after, to your point, he won the primary, offering them the option to move to Boca Raton, to relocate. Have you gotten anyone to take you up on it? And what are you offering that New York City can't?
Sure, we're offering many things that New York City can't. First of all, we have no state or local income tax, and that's a contrast to the 17% rate that people are going to be facing in New York City soon. We've got great public safety. We invest in police. We're not going to defund the police like this candidate has promised in the past. We have 30% lower operating costs, great talent, great schools, great quality of life. And we welcome business. We're here to celebrate business, not regulate it. That's why we've gotten a lot of calls even this morning from people wanting to follow up on our initial outreach, or who have been seeing Boca Raton and understanding that we're at the center of the South Florida market, which is thriving. We can't attract all the people who want to live here, but we can try to attract some corporations to add to our Class A office stock.
Yeah, so Mayor, you said, I just want to follow up on something you just said. People called you this morning. Some of the CEOs called you this morning.
Some smaller companies, yes. We're still working on bigger ones. And even if we don't get all the corporate headquarters to come off Park Avenue or Wall Street, there are regional offices, hybrid offices, and an opportunity for C-suite employees to come down here. So we're welcoming of that. And we have incentives as well to help companies move.
If all 50 CEOs take you up on your offer, can Boca handle it?
Depends on the number of companies number of jobs they'd want to bring, but let me get to 49 first, and we'll worry about the 50th.
Right. We might not be able to do 50, but you may be able to do 49. Very quickly, in addition to CEOs talking about potentially relocating, we saw some of that during, I know the pandemic as well. What about your real estate agents? Are they taking calls, cash offers? What's happening in the real estate market?
I expect the residential real estate market to increase as well. Our Class A office market's doing well. We're about to break ground on another building downtown, Class A office, when other cities in America can't find jobs enough to support downtowns and Class A office. We're building new. So we have the stock to attract the companies here. And in terms of residential demand, I think it'll remain high. Our supply is limited. Again, we can't welcome everyone who might want to flee Mamdani and these policies to come, but we can focus on the business growth. And that's what we're trying to do.
If my memory serves, you've been laser focused on tech, and really inviting in and hosting tech companies that are putting down roots in Boca too.
Absolutely. We have a history of tech in our city. The IBM personal computer was invented here in 1981, and we have branches in fintech, medtech. We've got an increase from AI and quantum computing companies looking to find a home in Boca Raton, and we're trying to harness that. We've got great talent with our 3 universities, including Tier 1 Research University, Florida Atlantic, and I expect more of those people wanting to come here and find a great job opportunity here in Boca Raton.
Boca Raton Mayor Scott Singer, always fun to talk to you, sir. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Information. Truth. Is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.